Once upon a time, in a quiet village surrounded by tall, shadowy hills, three close friends worked tirelessly to build lives of meaning and joy. They were playfully known as the three recovery bears: Mama Bear, Brother Bear, and Sister Bear. Each of them carried their own struggles, but they leaned on each other like the legs of a sturdy tripod. Together, they baked cookies, shared stories, and supported one another as they navigated the challenges of sobriety and mental health. But there was a persistent shadow in their lives, an invisible foe that seemed to trip them up at every turn.
Depression and ADHD.
These two adversaries worked in tandem, one casting doubt and despair, while the other created chaos and distraction.
The beans of possibility.
One day, Sister Bear encountered a mysterious stranger selling magic beans. "These will take you somewhere new," he promised, "but beware. Wherever they lead, you will have to face what's holding you back." Curious and hopeful, Sister Bear brought the beans home to Mama Bear and Brother Bear. Mama Bear inspected the beans with a thoughtful expression. "It's obvious these are special," she said, "but the real question is, are we ready to face what they reveal?" Brother Bear nodded. "Duh, we've been running from our shadows long enough. Let's plant them and see what happens." Sister Bear hesitated.
But what if it's too much? What if I can't handle it?
"That's why we're here," Mother Bear reassured her. "We'll climb together."
Part 2. The Beanstalk.
When the beans were planted, a massive beanstalk grew overnight, spiraling into the sky. As it stretched higher, it seemed to whisper, calling them upward, calling them upward. The trio decided to climb. Mama Bear, ever the leader, took the first step. Brother Bear followed, analyzing the best path. Sister Bear hesitated at the base, overwhelmed by self-doubt. But the voices of her friends encouraged her to begin. "Take one step at a time," Mama Bear called down. "You're stronger than you think." "Duh," Brother Bear added. As they climbed, the beanstalks shifted and swayed, mirroring the instability they often felt in their own lives. Depression loomed like a heavy cloud, whispering, "Why bother? You'll just fall. Why bother? You'll just fall."
ADHD buzzed in the background, bzz, 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 trying to pull them off with endless distractions.
Mama Bear kept her focus, shouting back at the shadows, "We know you. We faced you before." Brother Bear steadied Sister Bear when she wavered. "It's okay to pause," he said. "Just don't give up." Step by step they climbed higher, learning to ignore the chaos and trust their own rhythm.
The giant of self-awareness.
At the top of the beanstalk, they found a castle surrounded by golden fields. Inside the castle lived a giant. Not a menacing figure, but a symbol of self-awareness. "Why have you come?" the giant asked in a deep, rumbling voice. "To understand what's holding us back," Mama Bear answered confidently. "To know how to move forward," Brother Bear added.
To believe in myself?
Sister Bear whispered. The giant nodded. "Inside this castle are the truths you seek, but they are not easy to face. Depression and ADHD are here too, waiting to distract and discourage you. Are you ready?" The three recovery bears exchanged determined glances. "We're ready," Mama Bear said.
Facing the shadows.
As they explored the castle, they found rooms filled with mirrors. Each mirror reflected a different truth about themselves, some painful, some inspiring. Mama Bear saw her strength as a leader, but also the burden she carried from trying to protect everyone. Brother Bear saw his analytical mind as both a gift and a curse, often paralyzing him with overthinking. Sister Bear saw her creativity and compassion, but also the weight of self-doubt that had held her back for so long. In each room, depression and ADHD appeared, whispering lies. You're not enough. You'll never change.
You're not enough. You'll never change.
But the trio stood together, supporting one another. We've come too far to turn back now, Mama Bear said. When they emerged from the castle, the giant handed them 3 golden tools: a compass, a lantern, and a key. The compass will help you find your way when you're lost, the giant explained. The lantern will illuminate your path. And the key will unlock doors you thought were locked forever. As they descended the beanstalk, the tools helped them stay steady.
Depression and ADHD still lurked in the shadows.
But the trio now had the strength to face them. Back in the village, the 3 recovery bears carry their golden tools and newfound self-awareness into their daily lives. They bake cookies, play games, and laugh late into the night, using their shared struggles as stepping stones rather than stumbling blocks. They knew the journey would never be easy, but they also knew they didn't have to climb alone. Mama Bear summed it up best as they sat around the table one evening. The beanstalk isn't the end. It's just the beginning. Every day is another climb, but every climb makes us stronger. And as they clinked their glasses of sparkling cider, Sister Bear smiled.
Who knew it was so easy to climb just one day at a time?
Grinning, Brother Bear said, duh. And so they continued. One step, one climb, and one day at a time. The 3 recovery bears and the beanstalk. Hope you enjoyed the story. See you next week, boys and girls. Bye-bye.